Zodiac inspired themed look for the month of March. And this is going to be a collab with my dear friend on Instagram, Justice Roberts. I asked her if she wanted to start doing this as a monthly series with me, and I'm pretty sure she's on board. She asked me a couple weeks back on my last live if I wanted to do a Zodiac inspired look for March with her. I don't know why my words are literally leaving me today. I don't know why my brain is just like bleh. But I'm so excited to do this as a monthly thing for you guys. So as you guys know, the Zodiac for March is Pisces. So I'm going to be going into my Zodiac palette from Kathleen Lights and ColourPop for basically every single month for these looks. Thank you. So I'm really excited to start dipping into this palette more since I don't use it often enough. It's going to be a great way for me to at least use this palette once a month, and I think that this is a great way for me to use this palette and the So Jaded palette. It's so funny how these birthstone and Zodiac themed palettes are both from Kathleen Lights, but I love her palettes and it makes sense for me to use this every month for the Zodiac. So I'm really excited to start using this more. So if you guys want to check out Justice's look, I will leave her Instagram linked below and you guys can see her beautiful look. She already showed me and it's so pretty. So I'm really excited to get into this for the month of March. I have a lot of birthdays in March. I have my boyfriend, I have my mom, I have my mom's brother, which is my uncle, my boyfriend's best friend, his sister is the day after, my boyfriend's sister is the day after his. Also, my childhood babysitter's birthday was like yesterday, so it's just like crazy how many March birthdays there are. And also Riri. So I think Riri's been really busy lately, and since we do the birthstone collab, it's really okay if she can't do this one. So I basically only was doing it with Justice. I didn't really ask anybody else. So I'm really excited and let's get into it. So to start off the look, obviously we're going to be going into the ColourPop Zodiac palette by Kathleen Lights. And this is what the palette looks like. I don't know if you guys remember what it looks like, but just to refresh your memory, this is what we're working with. I might dip into just 1 or 2 shades in my So Jaded palette just to keep it themed for the month of March, and then if I decide to do that down the road with other looks, I probably will, because since there's only 12 shades in here, sometimes I want to incorporate more than just what's in this palette. But I'm going to try and stick to this palette as much as I can. But since I mostly want to do a pretty themed blue look today, I'm mostly just going to be sticking with like these 2 shades from here, and then I'm probably going to use a bunch of shades from the, just like a couple of shades from the So Jaded palette. So I'm just going to use like probably like 3 shades from this today. So for the first shade I'm going to go into is the shade Aquarius. And I'm going to put that all over my crease area. This is actually the shade that I'm not really too crazy about in this palette. I don't think it's that great of a blue, to be honest. But I think it'll be a good base shade to start with. In the crease area, because again, it doesn't really build up as well as the blues in the So Jaded palette. Like, it's kind of very muted, and no matter how much product I try to pick up and build it up, it still kind of like doesn't really build up that great. But this is really the only shade that I don't love in this palette, but I do want it because we're doing a blue look. So I'm sorry if I'm like sounding really tired, but I am. Just kind of run down again. I am still going to bed too late, so that is my fault, but I did just clean my bathroom, so I'm kind of tired from that. It is kind of a lot of work sometimes, so now I'm just going to relax for the rest of the day after I'm done doing this. I need to tackle my room the next time I stay home. I just really wanted to clean the bathroom when I was home. Okay, so just going to keep on building up that color. I really want to blow this color out so it's in the majority of my crease area. I'm just going to keep on blending it off camera. So once we have that shade down, I am just going to go into one matte shade in the So Jaded palette because I really want to just deepen up the crease more with a darker blue. So I'm going to go into, oh my god, I can't with everything today. I'm driving myself crazy. I'm going to use the shade Sapphire right here, and I'm going to use that as a defining shade in my crease. So I'm just going to take that. And this is a really pretty shade, so I'm just going to take that. I'm not going to take too much. I just want a little bit of depth to the crease area, so that's why I'm taking this shade. It's probably all I'm going to do, and then I'm going to do the same on this eye. I think the last time I actually used the Zodiac palette was when I did the mermaid collab with my girls last summer. That's when we were doing a bunch of collabs when like we all had nothing to do when quarantine was still going on. I miss those collabs, but I'm glad that I'm starting to do some more again. Okay, I think that's all I want for that shade. And then I'm going to go back into the Zodiac palette, and I'm going to take the shade, the Capricorn, and I'm going to put that on my outer corners. And this is a really pretty black. I'm going to take that and just put it out here. I was thinking about doing a halo eye, but I remember that I basically did a halo eye with the Pisces shade the last time I used this palette, so I kind of wanted to make it more of like a darker crease and just really have the Pisces shade stick out, like really pop. But you know, as long as I use the Pisces shade, then I can use like whatever mattes I really want to, so yeah. Why am I dipping into Aquarius? I really don't know, because I need the black still. Okay, and then I'm just going to build it up a little bit more. And then I'm just going to put on my glitter glue, and then we'll do the lid. And then once we have the glitter glue down, we're going to go into, obviously, the star of the show, which is the Pisces. And we're going to take that shade, and we're going to put it all over my lid. It's such a pretty turquoise color. So I'm going to use that. Oh my god, it's such a gorgeous blue. I love this color. It's definitely like the star of this palette. It's just so beautiful. I really wish they made this shade in a single. That's why I love that they did the pigments. I might use those pigments for when like my sign comes up, or when I'm able to use like another shade for another look, because you know I do have two of those themed Zodiac pigments. I forget what the other color is that I have. I think it's the Gemini. I obviously have the Leo one, and then I think the other one's the Gemini, but this is so beautiful. A lot of people asked Kathleen Lights when she came out with this and came out with the pigments to do like a monthly look with the pigments and the Zodiac palette, but she never ended up doing it. But she did do quite a few looks with all these, so that's what I can appreciate about Jacqueline's collabs, is that, I mean, not Jacqueline's, Kathleen's collabs, is that she really does a bunch of looks for us to get an idea of what we want to use. It's just like one of their best shimmers they've ever done. Like literally stunning. It just really stands out, and it's so pretty. It's so pretty. Alright, I'm just going to finish it up off camera. Okay, and then for my brow bone, I'm just going to go into the usual shade that I use for my So Jaded collabs, and that is the shade My Precious. It'll give me a chance to use this again and possibly hit pan on it at some point. So I'm going to use that. because I've already hit pan on all my brow bone highlights that I want in my singles palette. So if I can use this shade more when I can, I'm going to use it. So that is pretty much it for the eyes now, and then we're going to do the face. Okay, so now we're just going to do my face. I'm just going to prep my skin. So I'm just going to go into the MAC Prep and Prime that I always use. And then I'm going to go into this NYX Marshmallow Primer. I did try it out for the first time yesterday, and I've been really liking it. I just thought it felt so nice on the skin, and it smells freaking amazing. Like, I could not wait to use it again just because it smells so freaking good. So I'm going to use this as my primer. I probably already put on too much, but it's okay. Been kind of having a lot of overwhelming smells today because I mopped the bathroom floor and I used like Pine Sol for that. I actually use my masks for when I do that because it really helps like not breathe in the fumes too much. I mean, housekeepers do that all the time. They wear masks if they have to clean, like, usually it's like a really dirty house, but sometimes it's to protect themselves from like the strong chemicals that they use to clean something. So I started doing that too, and it really, really helps. So okay, and then foundation, I'm going to go into the ColourPop No Filter stick in the shade, why is there stuff on it? Fair 05W. Doesn't smell that great, but I'm really not going to keep this foundation too much longer, and I'm really not wearing it that long today. I'm only wearing it for like not even an hour. I'm going to take my makeup off after this anyway, so this is literally just for an Instagram photo, but it's also to film too, so I'm just going to blend that out with my sponge. And I've been kind of wanting to test out this primer to see how it is. I don't feel like this foundation really performs the same anymore, though. I'm probably going to have to get rid of it soon because I've had it for a long time. But this is one of Kathleen Light's favorite foundations. So usually when I use her stuff, I like using some of her favorite kind of things. And probably when I do these looks, I'll probably be using her Zodiac theme stuff as much as I can. Like her lipsticks and her eyeshadow pigments and the blushes. Like the Zodiac blushes that came out with the collection. Not like with the Zodiac palette, but she did like expand the collection to have some lipsticks and some pigments for each month. They were beautiful. Those pigments are amazing. They're like my favorite pigments ever. I love them so much. I also love the Lele Posh Sugar Babies, so. Okay, and then for my concealer, I'm just so tired today. Like, I woke up with a headache and I went to bed so late, so I need to stop doing that. So I'm going to use also one of her favorite concealers, which is called the Jouer Essential High Coverage Liquid Concealer in the shade Snow. So I'm going to take that and just conceal. You really don't need too much of this. It like is really full coverage, so I'm going to take that and conceal. I'm sorry again if I'm like stumbling on my words and sound really low energy, but that is my fault. Basically took all my energy cleaning my bathroom, but I did just eat, so I'm pretty good now. I just feel very tired because I did take a Tylenol PM last night because I did have a headache. But now my headache is slowly going away because I took Advil today. I really try not to take too much headache medicine, but sometimes like it just won't go away that I have to. And I try to like compensate by drinking a lot of water, and sometimes like it just doesn't help. Like the headache still won't go away, so. But I'll only take it like once a day. I won't take like a million a day. Like some people like take it every 4 to 6 hours. I'll only take it once a day, and then I'll try to go to bed earlier that night. So, but to each their own. It's their body, their life. And then for my under eyes, I'm just gonna apply a little bit. Not too much. I don't want too much coverage, but enough to cover my under eyes. I wasn't sure where I was going with that, so I probably should have waited to put it on the other side because this concealer kind of dries fast, but what are you gonna do, you know? It doesn't dry as fast as some other ones, especially the all-nighter concealer from Urban Decay. Oh my god, that concealer used to dry like so quickly. If you hear a fan running, it's because I've been running the fan in my bathroom to get rid of the pine sol smell, because like I said, I did mop the floor. So it takes a while for that smell to go away. And I want it to go away before I take a shower tonight, but I don't know if I really need to because I'm not going anywhere today, so I might just skip the shower and shower tomorrow. Very, very important stuff for you guys to know. I'm just going to set my face off camera and then we'll go into the lower lash line. Now we're going to do the lower lash line, and basically all I'm going to do is take the shade Aquarius and smudge that all over my lower lash line. I don't want like too much color underneath. I just want a little bit. This is like so muted. It's like almost too dark, but I like it. So we're going to use it. I'm going to do the same over here. If it even applies, because this is taking a lot of building. This is why, like I said, I'm not that crazy about this shade, but I did want to use it for this look, so. Pisces was actually a pretty good one to start out with because it has some pretty good shades in here to do like mostly a full look with this palette. But some of the other ones might be a little bit harder. Okay, so we got that down. And then for my inner corners, since it's still March and the March birthstone is aquamarine, we're going to go into the shade Aquamarine in the So Jaded palette and put that on my inner corners. Because, why wouldn't I not use it? Like, it might even give me an opportunity more to use even more shades in the So Jaded palette when I do these Zodiac looks. So it'll get me to use the palette like more than once a month. And it'll also make me use these Zodiac palette a lot more. That's why I kind of really like these monthly collabs, because it still makes me use these palettes once a month. And since I get like new palettes all the time, it's better to like dip into some older ones to get use out of them. Adoy. But you get my drift. I don't have to bend your ear about it. I think you guys understand. Very pretty, pretty, pretty. Okay, so once that is down, I'm just going to clean up some of that fallout, and then we'll do the waterline. Okay, and then for liner, I'm going to try and use this LA Girl Shockwave Neon Eyeliner in the shade Electric. I'm not sure how it's going to work out, but we'll see. If it doesn't work, then I'm just going to use this other one from LA Girl. This one's pretty good. Let's see if this works on the waterline. I feel like these never show up. I might just have to sharpen this a little. Yeah, I'm probably going to have to sharpen it. Yeah. Let me just do that real quick. Okay, and then for liner, I'm going to try and use this LA Girl Shockwave Neon Eyeliner in the shade Electric. I'm not sure how it's going to work out, but we'll see. If it doesn't work, then I'm just going to use this other one from LA Girl. This one's pretty good. Let's see if this works on the waterline. I feel like these never show up. I might just have to sharpen this a little. Yeah, I'm probably going to have to sharpen it. Yeah. Let me just do that real quick. That's not doing anything on my waterline, so I'm just going to go in with the LA Girl wood liner in the shade Cobalt, because this one definitely shows up better. At least I hope that it does, because it did the last time that I used it. Yeah, that definitely does more than the other one does. Yeah, that's better. Very pretty. The other one doesn't do anything, no matter how much I sharpened it, so I just gave up. These wooden liners always work better, so that's usually my blue liner of choice. That's the only blue liner that I have, so. And then I'm just going to prime my lashes real quick. And then for my lashes, I'm going to go in with this newer mascara that I got a couple days ago, and this is the CoverGirl Lash Blast Clean Mascara. I've only used it once. I want to use it today in this look. And it's a really nice mascara so far. I really liked it when I tried it, and I really like this wand. I'm tired, you guys. Gotta start going to sleep earlier, and I keep on telling myself that, and I keep on going to sleep so late. I'm probably gonna sit in front of the TV soon and then feed the dogs. I think I'm gonna chill for at least like an hour. Okay, because my mom works until 6:30. And then I'm just going to do my lower lashes real quick. And then for my bronzer shade, I'm going to go into the shade Oh Honey from the Jaclyn Hill Bronzer Blush Duo. And I'm just going to take that. I wanted something a little bit more pigmented, but at the same time, I'm like, I really have been enjoying this bronzer. It adds a really nice soft bronze to the skin. And since the eyes are so colorful, I didn't want to do too much of a more pigmented bronzer. I literally just scratched the shit out of my hand holding that duo up earlier, like a couple of minutes ago, and it really hurt. So I scraped it on like the outside of the mirror, and it really hurt. So yeah, I'm so pissed right now. I'm so clumsy sometimes. Like this little box that you see, you should see how I am in my everyday life. It's a freaking nightmare. Okay, and then for my blush, I'm going to go into one of the Zodiac blushes from the ColourPop and Kathleen Lights collection. I don't know why there's so much kick up in here. That's kind of weird. I'm just going to go into the basic nude shade, and I think this one's called I Need Space. And I'm going to use that and just blush up my skin. These are actually pretty pigmented blushes, so I try to go pretty light-handed with them. Okay, I need a little bit more. This one's not really... I mean, it's great. I just need to build it up a bit more. If I could get my hair out of my face, that'd be fantastic. There's almost like too much in here, but it's like annoying me, so. Okay. And then for the highlight, I'm not going to go into a ColourPop one. I'm going to use this highlighting Mermaids palette from Lime Crime. I can't really hold it up too well because one of the shades is shattered in here, and I've been meaning to repress it, and I keep on putting it off. I don't know why. I'm just going to finish my makeup. I'm literally about to flip, so I'm just going to do my makeup, and I don't care anymore. I'm so mad. I'm using the Lime Crime highlighting duo. Trio. It's not even a fucking duo. It's a trio, Caitlin. I knew I was off today. I literally just dropped this all over the floor and ruined the highlight I'm supposed to repress. So I'm just going to use the blue and the white in here. And it's so pretty actually with this brush. I don't even care if I look like Rudolph right now, or Frosty the Snowman, whatever you want to call me, because I just can't even speak. Like, I'm freaking stupid as shit. I literally dropped it all over the floor, so now I have to vacuum it up. So, even though I just put the vacuum away like an hour ago because I vacuumed my bathroom. But I'm going to have to change my leggings anyway. So I'm just going to spray my face. And then I'm just going to finish my brows. But I'm so mad. So I used the shades Pearl and Mermaid, I think. And I just mixed those two together. And then I'm just going to brush through my brows. I literally could care less now. I'm just so mad. I mean, it's not really a huge deal. I have other lavender highlighters that I can use, and I'm not really going to, throw it back into the pan for no reason. I don't use this often enough for me to use it, really. It's not the end of the universe. It's just cleaning up the fucking mess that takes forever. That looks really pretty on the skin. And then I'm just going to do my lips before anything else falls over, and I flip a shit right now. And then for my lips, I'm just going to go in with the ColourPop Luxe lipstick in the shade What's Your Sign. It's part of the Zodiac collection too. I'm beyond livid right now. Just beyond. God forbid I put on my lipstick right too, because that might actually save this look and not make me so want to throw something at something. Okay, you guys, so this is the finished look. Here are the eyes, the cheeks, and the lips. Really like how this look turned out. Again, thank you, Justice, for collaborating with me. I really do appreciate it. I'm sorry for my mood in this video, but honestly, I'm so done. I can't wait to just, relax right now, because I'm literally so mad that I just dropped that everywhere. I literally put it on the desk. I should have moved something first before I put it there, but it just had to fall everywhere, and now I have to clean it up. It's really fucking annoying, honestly, but I'm sorry, but shit happens, and I'm not gonna cover it up and be like, oh, I'm so happy. I'm just fuck it. But I don't want to ruin this collab with me and Justice. Shit happens, and I'm really sorry, but this is me. This is 100% happening right now. of how pissed off I am. So I am sorry if I'm being too authentic in this video, but I'm not going to be like happy-go-lucky if I'm not, because usually people can tell whether or not I'm upset about something. Like, people can tell that stuff. So I really love how this eye look turned out, though. It's really pretty. I love this Pisces shade, and it really was fun to whip out this palette again and use it. I really like how this look turned out, and I really like the highlight regardless if it fell on the floor or not. I really love these two highlighters together for this look. I think it was really pretty. I also love this blush, but I wanted to make the blush and the lipstick pretty muted, and also I do want to whip out these lipsticks for these looks because they're so perfect for this. I might use this almost every single month when I do the Zodiac looks, because this is also really perfect for next month as well. So yeah, I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe. Follow me on my Instagram at CBW819. I love you guys, and I'm really excited to see Justice's look posted, and she did a really beautiful job, and please go check her out, and please check out my look on Instagram as well. Give it a like, give this video a like and a thumbs up. It really does help me out. So yeah, bye.